big box from WINCTRL, and this is one of the most anticipated products from WINCTRL that we've been waiting for to come out, at least me, because this will almost nearly complete my Airbus setup, and this thing is going to be lovely. Haven't seen it yet, it's still in the box. Up top, USB, as usual, tools that come along with it. And we have, what is this, sticker or paperwork? Some stickers. We'll see what the sticker is for. But let's go look at the first component out of the box and what that is. And this thing is a big, heavy, giant metal plate. And what it is, looks like it's a base plate of some sort. Yep, with legs. It's got 4 feet on there. And then the rest of the product is underneath there. So let's go put this aside. So here is a first uncovering of this thing that's massively packaged with styrofoam. And it is heavy. Heavy duty. Wow. And I'm not sure if you guys could see that, but take a look. This is what's in the box. This is the WINCTRL Airbus rudder pedals. Nicely packaged in the box. And we gotta get this thing out and put it on the desk. We'll start talking about it. Now this thing comes nicely packaged and very nicely put together in the shipping with all the components on it. We're gonna have to put this together on the base plate that it comes with. Let's get the base plate and then we'll put this thing together. So this is our base plate, and this is gonna go under the bottom, mounted on here. That's gonna provide your stability and so forth. So it's gonna take me a while to put this together without reading the instructions. We'll see how that turns out. This was very simple to put together. Basically, you had the base plate, you had the entire unit, and it just takes 1, 2, 3, and 4 screws to screw it in the base plate. Comes with these screws, comes with 6 of these. You only need 4 to put it together. And also attach in the lever for the brake pedals here, right here. Attach the levers to the brake pedal right up front, right under the brake here. On both sides, 1 here and 1 there. Now, very important. Now, I finally have the pedals very, very stiff for your foot. And it's connected through this rod right here that goes back and forth. And before, it was really, really light and loose, like this one. I could easily do that with that one. But now, it's really, really stiff. And the difference is here. There's a bolt right here that I undid, and the spring will clip over there and retighten. So it's a bolt that I undid and took this bolt out, put the spring over it, screw it back in so it's not held in place. The spring is not loose. That's what returns it to center. It came shipped this way, very loose. So you're gonna have to undo that here. Once you undo it, so you undo the screw here, little screw, just undo that, and then make sure that this is now in place, and you're gonna have to have the pedal loose and upright for that to happen. So if you already went ahead and secured this arm here, undo that arm. So now the pedal is loose, and you can now stand the pedal almost upright or over. That way you can use a screw and screw it into the back right here. Very important. It's already come pre-greased. You can see the grease all over this thing because of all the braking action you're going to be doing. So we're just going to go ahead and tighten this in here. And now that it's tightened in, you now have the tension on it, very hard tension. Then you can now put back this piece here, which I need 2 hands to do. I'm gonna get 2 hands and get this done with that bolt right there. And there you have it, it's in. Now the pedal is much harder to move and travel with the springs in the correct place. So that's how you go ahead and make sure that the brake pedals are set up like that. Very hard, very stiff. And the only thing left to do now is put on the dampener, plug it into the sim, remove that pedal, and put this here and go from there. Before we put on the damper, also came in the stowed position where it can't move back and forth until you lift this up, unlock it, and now you're able to move because the pin locks down there. And I think the stowed position is for if you wanted to use this pedal other than for airliners where it's locked into place and you can just use the pedals maybe like a brake and a gas pedal for racing. I think this is the reason why Wing went ahead and made this. But I have to say, man, the color they got is really nice. It looks like this color does match the rest of the wing components that I have over there, the wing control components that I have over there. And these are very big, bigger than my hand foot pedals here. Remember, this is a 1-for-1 scale for the Airbus. So you're talking about some size 12 shoes, width, lengthwise, and where you have your heel almost on the ground. I can't wait to get these on the ground in the sim and see what it feels like there. Has the Hall sensors, magnetic sensors for the brake pedal itself. There's also screws for travel limit, how much you want the pedals to travel in and out, and that's there. As far as the material is concerned, this is hard, maybe ABC plastic or molded plastic on it. The base itself is metal. The shell is metal as well. I've got some plastic pieces here with the Orion rudder on here, and this also is very, very hard material. I want to get the right name of it. It's not plastic. It might be injection molded ABS, but it seems very sturdy, very firm. Of course, what's going to tell if this is sturdy or not is when you put it underfoot and use it. Now let me lock this in. I want to lift this up and see the weight of it. It is, yeah, it's very heavy. It's a very heavy pedal, which I like. Pedals should be heavy and robust. Now, this is what the dampener kit comes with. It comes with the dampener itself that has the adjustable knob here to loosen and tighten the dampening effect on it. Got clicks on there. And then it comes with 1 long screw, 1 short screw, and 2 washers, and 1 long attachment point and a short attachment point. That's what it comes with here. So we're going to figure out exactly where this is going to go. I did not see any instructions in the box, so bear that in mind when you're doing your work. So what you will do is the long part is going to go in the back on a screw that's already mounted in the base unit here. So you're going to go ahead and screw that on to it all the way down. It's taking a bunch of turns to screw down. Get that down. The other part with the notch right here is going to slide over the front mount here. Notch goes and slide all the way over this direction. And then you're going to take your screw, 1 long, 1 short. This goes to the back, this goes to the front here. Line them up and get them over, and we're going to screw these in. First one up front is with a washer, and this one in the back There's a washer as well as a screw. And we're going to lock those into place. So there it is, locked into place. And so the short piston is going to go up front, and then the long one is going to go in back here. And you have it. So now you can dampen the effect of the rudder pedals by tightening it. So you don't get that snap back to center. Oh yeah, nice. But we're gonna have to get this on the ground to see exactly what it feels like in the sim and how much dampening force we're gonna need on it. So this is pretty cool. Now you notice its return to center is very slow when you put it there. Very slow return to center. So we got it installed, and here it is, and boy does it fit with everything else I have going on here.
I noticed right away, it's backlit in several places. It's backlit right there on the signage up front, and also it's backlit on the two different right and left rudders in the back somewhere. So that's beautiful. It does fit properly in the total sim setup. The color is right and everything is looking good. So the feel of the pedals are very nice, especially the brake feel. Brake feel is very nice on that. It's got a weight to it on either side, which is pretty good. And then just having your entire foot on the pedal, and what I love, you can have your heel on the floor while you're pushing it, so you're not lifting your feet off the floor at all, and you can slide your foot forward to get some brake action on there. So I like the fact that you could slide your foot up and down just to do some rudder action, and then when you're ready for braking, slide your feet up. This is exactly the perfect height off the ground that WINCTRL has done. Now, one thing I did realize while using these is how wide the rudder pedals are. They're wider than I've been used to. Only the Moza is as wide as this, but this has the proportions correct with the toe brakes and the spacing off it. It's really nice. It's really a difference. Gonna have to adjust to that and see how it is, but it's really, really good. I do love these pedals. This might be the best pedals I've had so far. Absolutely gorgeous, absolutely sturdy, no rocking side by side. I literally peel the plastic off the feet and it sticks to my wood floor down here, and they do not slide at all. I've set them in my permanent position where they're gonna be, and it's gonna live there permanently for me. I think this is good. I think WINCTRL had knocked this one out of the park just to almost wrap up the completion of the Airbus set so they can get over to the Boeing whenever that's going to be. At some point we're going to be doing a comparison to the combat rudder pedals from Wing. See the difference between the two, but this one is nice. Absolutely love it. So as of this recording, the price is $330 US, or different prices for all over the world. All in all, great pedals, great proportion, great quality, easy setup, and just an absolutely good pedal to have in my Airbus flight sim setup at home. I think WINCTRL knocked this one out of the park, and this is perhaps their best pedal so far. Thanks again, guys, for joining me on this review. I appreciate it. Have a great one. I'll see you guys again in another video. Take care. Bye.